Hello, Internet world. My name is Oliver Stillfox, and I welcome you, yes, you, to the 37th consecutive episode of Sessions in Place. That means we've been doing this for 8 months consecutively, which is mind-blowing, really. And today we are having martial law band here at the Fremont Abbey. They're gonna bring this house down. It's gonna just get fucking annihilated in here in a good way. And you might be asking yourself, what is Sessions in Place? What is SIP? Either way works. You can call us anything like that. We are a socially distanced concert series that's live streamed every Saturday to Facebook at 720p and YouTube at 1080p. So check us out, depending on what kind of fidelity you want. If you want to go higher quality, go with that YouTube. While you're on YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, click that reminder bell, set that reminder so that you can actually see and know when we are live streaming and also when we post our remasters. Because if you didn't know, we do create remasters. We put 3 onto our YouTube and then we put the rest on our Patreon. So if you want to see all of the fucking glory that we have, become a Patreon subscriber. We ask that you follow us on Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube, like I said, and then share that stream link, the Facebook and YouTube one, onto your social media timelines so that more people can see this and witness the beautiful and just melt your face through your TV that's going to happen. It's going to be a great time. Facebook watch party, you can even do that. Invite some friends, family, whatever. All watch it together. And we also have a website, so check us out at sessionsinplace.com, and then it will, get you clued into what we're doing, because we're doing a lot. It's a good time. It's not a great time, but we're making the best of this time that we have here. If any of those links that I previously said, you're just like, how the fuck do I get there? Well, on our Instagram, go to our bio. We have a link tree there that you can see all the links. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And while you're on Instagram, take a picture or a video of yourself and then tag at Martial Law Band and at Sessions in Place into your Instagram stories so that we can see how you are watching this. Because we can't see you, unfortunately. We cannot engage with you live, but it bridges the gap at least a little bit. So please do that, and we thank you in advance. Now, grab a glass of whatever is helping you cope, and let's enjoy Martial Law Band together.
Hello and welcome to Sessions in Place, and what is more importantly, in a crazy time here in Seattle and nationally, a chance for us to decompress, a chance for us to come together, a chance for us to learn. The way we've chosen to communicate best is through our music. So for the next hour, I hope that you just relax, breathe deeply with us, and hope that some of this message that we embed within our music can translate through the screen into your psyche, and we can make this world a better place together. We would like to dedicate this performance to none other than Dan Gregory. Those of you who don't know Dan Gregory, he is a hometown hero right here in Seattle. He stopped a speeding car this summer that was headed straight into a crowd of protesters and subsequently suffered a bullet wound. He left that protest that day with a fist held high, saying that he would do it again, and reiterated that message on our album, 12th and Pine, track number 6, Hometown Hero. Dan Gregory, thank you for making that sacrifice that day, and every day as you continue to strive for greatness. We appreciate you, we respect you, and happy birthday, brother. This performance is for you and everybody else watching. We are the Martial Law Band. This track is called CNN. This album is 12th and Pine. this summer on a little network called CNN. That segment changed our lives for better or for worse. This song's about our experience. A dear son, yeah, I seen you on the big screen. CNN smiling with them big dreams. I hope you don't lose faith in yourself. I raised you to play the cards that you were dealt. I'm sorry, mama, Ivy League dropout, yet my peers all proud of me. Backpackers crowning me, I'm on like the Justice League. Ulysses on an Odyssey. Homer hit a homer, now they speak on the team globally. I guess it's just the prophecy. Hate it, don't bother me. Understand, expand, rubber band, trauma, go around, snap, damn, back again. Ceiling fan, my name stays swirling around the room. Hootie hoo, Randy treat the band like the boys bulletproof. Son, here go the teachings of Sun Tzu. Art of war, point the ops out, we'll rip through. Receipts, we need proof. Pledge allegiance to who? Nah, me, I need truth. Nah, me, I need truth. What you tell them? No, I don't need CNN or Fox News. Nah, me, I need truth. That's all I need, that's all. No, I don't need CNN or Fox News. Nah, me, I need proof. That's all I need, that's all. The power's in the people, people in the streets. We brought their policies all down to their knees. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Mercy Lewis, give us some truth on the keys on a Saturday night. Don't be afraid to stand up in your living room and feel this vibe. Why they always make it about what's black and what's white, when you should really report what's wrong and what's right. Stop trying to play us like it's just left or it's right. We know there's more to decide. We put our lives in this fight. Press, thanks for the coverage, but we gotta change the subject. Please stop putting us against each other. I bet we all got more in common. There's no need to be dishonest, just to line some more dollars in your pockets. But yeah, you got options when your platform is popping. Trump, yo, edits turn my city into Gotham. Sensationalize our problems. Now I'm in the mirror like what happened. Still it's lights, camera, action, no backtracking. Oh, cause me, I need action. So what we tell them? No, I don't need CNN or Fox News. Nah, me, I need truth. That's all I need, that's all I need. No, I don't need CNN or Fox News. Nah, me, I need proof. That's all I need. The power's in the people, people in the streets. We brought their policies all down to their knees. Yeah, yeah, that's true. 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 Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And you are listening to the Martial Law Band, and it is glorious, and it's a beautiful thing. If you really enjoy what you're listening to right now, we ask that you consider contributing through Venmo. And where do those funds go? Well, that goes to us being able to eat. That puts food in our bellies, and really, we want to thank you guys for doing that. And what really that goes to is that, like, you know, even though UNEEDA does provide us with the food, we like to give back to them. So tip generously. It helps us be generous. And one of you people that do tip through Venmo will actually be receiving the album that they recently recorded in June? Was it June?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. It's been a bit of a blur over the past 5 months. It was released October 23rd, and so sometime between June 8th and October 23rd, all this music that you hear today has been created and more so experienced out there on the streets.
I love it. So the album's called 12th and Pine, and so tip through the Venmo to Sessions in Place. That would be lovely. If you also like what we're doing and you want to consider tipping monthly, we have a Patreon that we ask that you consider one of the 3 tiers that we have, 5,
$10 and $20 a month. That would be fantastic. It gets you access to the rest of the videos. Like I said previously, we do post 3 remasters onto our YouTube, and there's many more. So if you like more content, become a Patreon supporter. We have 12 people to thank for being Patreon supporters. That's Misnomers, Flat-Chested Mama, Shelly Cochran, Gabriel Shirley, Tina Jones, Hugh Lee, Eva Lukender, Kevin Schlatter, Anna Jamborkic, Michael Kugler, my Aunt Carla and Uncle Bear, and my mama, Pamela Love. And today, our sponsors that we have to just thank numerously is R90 for the lighting. These movers that you see creating some beautiful things, man, we have them to thank. And like I said, Uneeda Burger provided us with the meal, and through your Venmo donations, we are able to provide a tip for them. And then Adams, they have provided us some masks to use to be safe. So thank you, Adams. And Guayaki, I see one Guayaki to my left that is being consumed, and it gives you energy that is just glorious. And also, Due 206, they are phenomenal, and we want to thank them for lending us support in helping our thing really go past the walls that is Sessions in Place. So thank you all. Now, back to more Martial Law Band.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives, Black Lives, Black Lives Matter.
Black boys matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black girls matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black trans matter.
Black Lives, Black Lives, Black Lives Matter.
Black lives matter. If you ask me, somebody go tell police chief. I've been through it all, so now you can't sleep. What we tell them, y'all?
No justice, no peace.
Need a whole piece, not just a sympathy. Don't pay the fee, and the king need equity. And I need it all, dog. Until this resolved, don't stall over Occupy City Hall. Come on.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Have you heard?
Have you heard?
Need to understand. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Have you heard?
Have you heard?
Got to learn black lives. Good to be the devil I see, working mysterious ways, shine line to see the bottom. It's just been going on, hearing the flowing on. To all the single mothers fighting, gotta stay strong. This is the purpose, the reason why we'll never be perfect. Look under the surface, to seek and find an enemy lurking, instead of berserking. But you know that we're gonna steady be working, working, working. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Have you heard? Need to understand. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Have to understand. Black lives. Black lives matter.
Black girls matter.
Black lives. Black lives. Black lives matter.
Black boys matter.
Black lives matter.
Black kids matter.
Black lives matter. Black lives, black lives. Doobie baba doo boom bop bop yeah, bop 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 yeah. Shooby dooby dooby doo bop yeah. Black lives, black lives, black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives, shooby bop 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 bop. Black lives matter.
We're going to keep making songs. We're going to keep protesting. We're going to keep staying in those streets until those 3 letters BLM are understood. It is not about the color of your skin. It is not about how you wake up, whether you're poor or whether you're rich. It's that you're a human being. And people need to be elevated after years and years of being pushed down. Once we are healed as a society, we can take these steps forward, these grandiose steps forward. But until Black lives truly matter here in Seattle and across the world, we're gonna have problems. So this album, 12th and Pine, is all about reconciliation. It's about finding those steps, finding your passion within the movement, but make no mistake, Black lives matter no matter who the president is, and they must be held accountable, and we must keep the pressure on. Thank you all so much for participating this summer, but we still need your help. What we're working on ourselves is a holiday drive. This Christmas, we're gonna go out to Occidental Park safely. We don't need volunteers this year, and we're gonna distribute warm clothing, essentials, and backpacks. We're doing this the 12th year with Seattle Cozy Connections and our 4th year out there. Right now, because of all the support that we've gotten in our beautiful hometown, all we need are jackets and backpacks. We serve about 500 people every year out there, and we need about 150 more jackets and 150 more backpacks. Everything else is taken care of. Big shout out to I Am Shamel, big shout out to Rank Ramon, big shout out to Jess holding us down and making amazing donations towards our drive. Let's keep the funk rolling, fellas, shall we?
Here we go. 1, 2.
Rest in peace, CJ Strickland, and everybody else that's been dealt with police brutality. I don't wanna die, don't wanna cry, just live my life, my life. I don't just live my life, my life. I should say God bless every cop. They the ones treating us like we the mother-loving ops. Supposed to trust someone who's bound by law. They turn around and shoot us all down like dogs. What's the cause? Yeah. Instead of serving the people, you want to show that you evil, cause a commotion so lethal that it's affecting the region. With our society weakened, the voice and the reason, poison the treatment, the lies in the speeches. All in the game, manipulating, say the victims were to blame, sad cause the dead can't speak. There's always two sides, but you never hear repeat. I don't wanna die, don't wanna cry, just live my life, my life. I don't don't wanna cry, just live my life, my life. Shred God.
With the flattery, wrist flattening the laces, two corrupt tapestries. Say, can you see what the lyrics mean to me? I'm not free. My people never was. Can't tell the difference between the police and the thugs. And it's just another day where I might lose my life. Yeah, it's just another day, but there's hope in sight. I don't want to die. I don't wanna die. We don't want to die, don't wanna cry. R.I.P. Summer Taylor. Just live my I just wanna live my life, my life, my life. After this summer, we could all use a little mercy on our souls. I tell you I'm not perfect? Past the point that church is baptized by all these verses. If hell scorches, then tell me what this earth is. Cause I've been down so long, feel I finally found my purpose. I got it. Lord have mercy on my soul, cause I need it. Mad at us kneeling, that's cat, we're barely breathing. Why must we scream just for you to hear us? Summon all these spirits, poof, deliverance from evil. Ooh. So when you look, find me in a Buddha pose, eating veggie rolls, arm around a centerfold. This ain't a flex, I just finally let my soul glow. Sure, I'll take a photo, remember why you know me though. For going face to face with the po-po, toe to toe, providing hope when there was no. For putting on for the forgotten, mercy on my soul, I'm feeling polished and popping. Mercy,
mercy on my soul.
oh Lord have mercy, oh Lord have mercy.
Said I've been down this long and lonely road. Mercy, mercy on my soul. Said I've been down this long and lonely road. Yeah, yeah.
So what to do with joy when you find it? Remember, stay grounded. Momentum moves mountains. The wins and losses of you's fountain. Really, who's counting when love is the outcome? So keep your chin up and stay strong. Remember, you've been fine all along, just the way you are. Breathe and sing this song. The journey's just begun. One day we'll all be one.
Tell him, son. Ever since I was a boy, Chris King, I've been pushed round, treated like a toy. Since then, things have changed. I see love just beyond the rain. Mercy, mercy on my soul. I've been down this long and lonely road. Mercy, mercy on my soul. Down this long and lonely
road. Big Pink back there on the bass. That's an Elric, I think.
Our Lord, the mercy seat.
Don't that just feel better, y'all? Don't that just feel better? Allow your soul to take a bath. Allow yourself to have some forgiveness. If you're like us, you really do believe that music can change the world. We've seen it happen right here in our community. We've seen music change the world. So we're going to keep doing this until the world changes some more, because we're not satisfied yet. Shrek God, let's change the world, baby. This is our last song before we bring up a special guest of ours. This is an MLB classic. We got classics now, you feel me? I need y'all singing this one. Woo!
Running and running and running around.
great escape. Sing it with me, say, I want my world to change.
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 I want my world
Cause I've been running it, whoa, running it, go.
running it around, running it, my feet on the ground, running it around, running my feet on the ground, running my feet on the ground, running around.
See, if you're like the MLP, well, you're tired of history. The same and same thing repeating over and over again. So we need the right mayor in office. We need the right politicians doing what they're supposed to do. And we need the people changing the world the way we know it's possible. So I don't care where you're watching this, on YouTube, at home, on your computer screen, but I need you to sing with me. You ready? I want my world to change.
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 I want my world.
Cause I've been running, running, running my feet on the ground. Running, running my feet on the ground. Woo! It's been about a month since the boys and I have had a chance to just play together and do what we love. So after all that energy, I'm gonna let them cool off. You feel me? I'm gonna let y'all go do your thing, and we're gonna bring a special guest up here with us. And next time you see the boys, we're gonna bring a second half of the 12th and Pine album to y'all. Again, this is a special birthday performance for none other than our brother Dan Gregory. Big shout out to you, man, hometown hero. We give in this performance all we got because you give us all you had, man, and that's setting the example. So much love to Dan Gregory. If you don't know who that is, head to our Instagram. He's literally a Seattle hero. So much love to everybody tuning in and supporting what we have going on here. And I'm tired. Whew. Yeah, I've been running frequently. Thank you so much. Oh. Vaughn, mother.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I'm still here, but I have to get you something to dry your face, sweetie.
Oh,
I got to
please.
take care of you.
Am I a little sweaty?
That is why I'm fair non. I got to look out for the babies.
Honestly, I just love performance so much. It's a blessing. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
A little dabble. So, Vaughn, mother, while I wipe off my performance sweat, will you tell the people who you are, where you came from, and how'd you happen up on 12th and Pine and us lovable band of skeezers that we call the Martial Law Band?
Indeed, lovable you are. I am Fairy Vaughn Mother, and that's all you need to know, because that's the truth about me. I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia, but I have lived in many different places. I lived in Seattle back in the day. I came here to go to University of Washington, left in 2001, and found myself back here about a year and a half ago. I was doing a radio show, and I met at Soaring Hawk Above, if y'all know him. Gertie
That's our
got
photographer,
it.
James Gertie.
James Gertie, I call him Jimmy James. And he was the engineer on my show, always talking about the martial law band. And I came back here knowing my sisters, my uncles, and no one else. And he invited me to come out to Summer Splash Fest. Said, you got to meet these guys. They're just like you, Fairy Von Mother. They're all about the love. They're all about people. They're all about the peace. They're all about happiness. You got to meet them. And he was absolutely right. I met you all, and it was like love at first meet, and it's been a love fest ever since.
Well, Von Mother's telling the humble version of the story, but for those of us who have had the pleasure to meet Von Mother and get to know her, she's just a beam of light in the Seattle community. So ever since we met you, you've noticed people just being uplifted in our circle by your presence. And so you joined us this summer out there, even pre-chop. You know, everybody knows the chop. You know, the pre-chop is really where martial law band kind of got our name this summer. And you were out there with us. What compelled you to come out there with us and risk, honestly, your life in the middle of a pandemic, and also, you know, threat of physical violence? What made you come out there with us, and why'd you come out there to support us like that?
Well, if anyone who knows me and know anything about me, for those of you who are just meeting me right now, I believe that love is everything. I believe that love always wins, and that's not a kumbaya thing. That's a real thing. That's a real fact. And I'm a black American that's lived in the United States all of my life. I was born on the tail end of the 60s in Savannah, Georgia. So I have many, many tales of segregation that my mother, my father, my grandparents went through. My mother was raised by her great-grandmother for the first 8 years of her life, who was actually born 2 years after slavery was abolished. And so her parents were slaves, and my mother heard all of those stories and lived in an environment with her great-grandmother where there was outdoor bathrooms, and they lived like slaves did. And so we've heard all of those stories, but we didn't grow up like that. And when I had an opportunity, when I saw everything that was happening with the protests, when I sat and I never actually watched George Floyd die the way he did. I cannot. It's a heartbreaker for me.
I had to stop as well. Yeah.
But I did not intend, quite frankly, to go out and be in the middle of a protest, because I'm a person of love and I'm a person of happiness. And when I say that, the reason why that's important is because there's a lot of hate. I've experienced hate. My family experienced hate. Every black person in America who is aware that they are a black person in America has experienced some form of hate. And so my deal was, when you called me and said, Von Mother, I'm hoarse, I can't speak anymore, can you come out and rile the crowd up? I thought this is an opportunity in a place where there's a lot of hostility, and there are people out there fighting for justice, fighting for equality, but they're fighting for love, and the best way to do that is love. And so I wanted to come out there and speak that message and say to the white people who are not black, who did not have to be out there, who was out there because it was their choice, because they believe in humanity over privilege, and they believe in love over everything. I wanted to come out and let them know, I love you, I respect you. Black people, we love you, we respect you, we need your voice, we need your love, and you have my gratitude for being here. And since I had a chance to do that, it was my pleasure, and I wasn't concerned about danger. I was concerned about helping out my boys and spreading love to the crowd.
Well, I'll tell you what, my voice personally thanks you. If it honestly, it was tough. Day after day, we were, doing 4 or 5 hour sets, and just giving everything that we had to the movement in the ways that we felt most empowered to do so. And I think that's a lot of things that, people miss when they're trying to find really their groove and how to stay consistent. Within the movement, is you got to find your passion. You got to find your spark.
That's
and I know your spark, and it's a twofold question for you. Because you hear a lot of people, and by now I assume black women are tired of it. You hear everybody screaming, protect black women, protect black women.
We're
right?
not tired of it.
Yeah, you're not? Okay, never mind.
We love it.
So what does that exactly mean to you? Obviously I have my ideas of it, having two older sisters and whatnot. But at the same time, I think a big part of it for me is shutting up and letting black women explain, what does that mean to you, and what do you want to see from people like myself and others to support you?
I'm probably a very difficult person to answer that, because I have a great deal of respect for everyone's journey, everyone's reality, everyone's disposition. Even people that I don't agree with, I have to respect their reality. No one in this world is doing something with the intention outside of their reality. So even if we think people are doing things to harm someone else, they absolutely believe in what they believe in. People who literally hate black people in this country do it because it's what they believe. Someone taught it to them. It's their reality. It's what they believe. And whether I agree with it or not, I have to respect that that's their reality. And if they have an opportunity to change that at some point in their life, they'll realize what it feels like to have peace, to have humanity, to have love. It feels different in your body. It feels different in your soul. So for every person, black man, white female, black females, whatever your interpretation is of protect black women, I respect that. I respect whatever that means. I can't tell you what that means in general because all of our experiences as black women is so different in this country, so incredibly personal. And what it would mean to a black woman that's grown up in a hostile, abusive environment, personally, professionally, and socially, that's going to mean something very different to a black woman that grew up in an environment where she already felt protected and there was security, and she may not have experienced the same thing as another black woman. And so as women, we deserve the right to understand our own needs, and we deserve the right to vocalize and verbalize those needs and to have them respected whether you understand them or not, because it is our reality. And whether it's different from yours, it's our experience, it's our reality, it's our truth, it's what we know. And that deserves to be respected. And I suppose if I had to answer your question, that's the best way I can say, that's the best way you can protect black women.
Oh my gosh, well that was extremely powerful, and thank you for educating me and
Sure.
everyone else who had the privilege to experience that. So last thing I want to send you out on before the boys jump up out of their closet. Who knows what's going on back there, man? Somebody needs to go check on them.
Well, listen, I'm going to hijack your interview real quick if that's all right, since I know you have one more thing to ask me, but I want to ask you what you all are doing this Christmas, because last year when I met you, you mentioned we were walking around, I don't know, sometime in the summer, and you're like, Vaughn, mother, every December we go out here in this park, and you're letting me know. And I was so privileged to be a part of that last year, what we did on Christmas Day. But this year you're doing something a little different for the homeless, so the homeless community here in Seattle. And I know that martial law band, a part of you being a band is what you all give and what you love to do for the youth, for the community, for a wide variety of people. What are you all doing this year that you want to share with everyone?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So this is our 4th year. It started in our my parents' living room. We threw a Christmas party and just offered a place to house the donations, and we threw a show, kind of a holiday party for people. And that grew to shows at Numos with the Nomads, and then the next year, the Emerald City Gala. So this year with the COVID restrictions and whatnot, you know, we have the luxury of going inside and waiting these things out, at least for now.
Yes.
Who knows if they don't open up shows soon where musicians will sleep, you know, but
we still got sessions in place to help us with that. It's all good.
Y'all.
Shout out.
But, you know, they have a lot of regulations on, you know, charities and things this year. But the fact of the matter is people that don't have homes don't have the luxury of going inside and waiting out this pandemic.
Yeah.
And so some of us are going to, you know, assume the risk and continue the tradition of going out there and distributing the essentials, backpacks, warm clothing, a warm meal. And that's what we always do every Christmas. So it's not really about us. It's about the smiles on their faces and the impact, you know.
Is there anything that you need from everyone?
Right now, we serve usually 500 people on Christmas, and we just need 150 more backpacks and 150 more jackets. So if anybody can make that happen,
Show
you can
some
just
love. Show
DM
some
us, hit up Seattle Cozy Connections or H206 Events. Those are our partners with the you know, the holiday give back. And, you know, more so than anything, if you don't get involved in our holiday drive, get involved in something that gives back to the most vulnerable community, because that's what we need. We just need to help each other and spread some love.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Thanks for having me here.
Appreciate you,
Thanks,
Vaughn
Session,
Mother. You're the
please.
best.
Hello, guys. I love you guys.
Round of applause for Vaughn Mother, boys.
Get out of here. Get back to the music. J-Mo.
Well, that was probably the best intermission I've ever seen. And hopefully y'all think similarly. It's quite glorious. I like the live conversations that we can actually have while we're live streaming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. If you're just joining us, unfortunately you missed the first half, and that's fine though. Don't worry, because this, you can actually access the first half after this is all said and done. But we ask that you just stay current with us. Watch this live, because this is actually live. We're at the Fremont Abbey right now, and we're doing what we can with live music. Am I right? So we ask that you at home consider subscribing to us on YouTube. That's Sessions in Place. Follow us on Facebook, and then share that stream link that we have on Facebook and YouTube to your social media timelines. And then be assured that you should also go to your Instagram, take a picture or a video of yourself, and then post it onto your stories and tag Martial Law Band and Sessions in Place. And so what that gives us the unique ability, especially right now, is it gives us the ability to see how you're watching this, because we can't see you. You can only see us. So it's kind of bridging the gap in a way. If you really like what we're doing here, we ask that you consider donating through Venmo. What that money goes to is actually the tipping back to UNEEDA. UNEEDA has provided us with food that fills our bellies, and that is talking about the crew and the talent. And we just ask that you provide a little bit, like $5 back to us, so that we can tip them generously. So please do that. And one of you that actually donate through Venmo will be receiving this album right here, 12th and Pine. Look at that. Beautiful. Some beautiful stuff right there. So donate on Venmo as much as you can, as often as you can to Sessions in Place. That would be glorious. We also have a Patreon that we ask that you consider becoming one of our Patreon patrons. There's 3 tiers. That's $5, $10, and $20 a month. Be as generous as you can, because there's money that goes into this that, you know, this is a passion project. We are filled with volunteers that really want to make live music live again, and this is the only way that we can do it right now. So please donate so that we can continue making this happen. We're at least committed to April 10th, 2021, but who's to say that we're not going to extend past that, you know? The dream is alive. And then without much more being said, because I want to listen to some more music, let's make sure that I have all the things unmuted that I need. Boop, bop, boodle, boop, bop, ba doop, boop, boop, bop, boodle, boop. And now let's enjoy some more Martial Law Band.
We like to think of our music as more of a secular sermon, something that you can vibe check to, something you can feel alive to. You don't need to pop no pills to prescribe to this vibe, y'all. Y'all seen what music can do, can't you? You seen what music can do, didn't you? So this is just a vibe check from us to you. Let the music hit your soul. This is just a vibe check. Do you feel alive yet? Oh. You know me, I'm up with the sun with it. Good morning. Half my critics' sons when it comes to it. I paid the price and lost what I thought I needed. But in the end, I'm cold, yeah, I left her speechless. See, this is just a snapshot of last straws. Doubt surpassed my last dawn, I'm that raw. Until it's hot, I cut all they heads off. Mongolian grill with the hot sauce. A coli is not a cold world, it's hell on earth. I run tracks till my blisters burst or in the dirt mine. Soul jailing hers, had to back up to fly. Sooner or later, I'ma be up on that eagle's perch. Oh, see, this is just a vibe check. Do you feel alive yet? Breathe it in. Are you high yet? Them answers you looking for, you already got them inside you, y'all. Don't look around, they right here. What you waiting on? You waiting on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how the martial law band gets down. All shapes and sizes are welcome in this family. Yeah, buddy.
No, I never done the fake. No, always done the real. Always meant more than some dollar bills. I said dollar bills, y'all. Dollar bills. I don't wanna sign a deal, no. No, I never done the fake. Always done the real. Always meant more than some dollar bills. I said dollar bills, y'all. Dollar bills. I don't wanna sign a deal, no. I don't wanna sign a deal cause all the rappers that do turn weak. Or so it seems, or maybe it's just me cause their pain and problems don't resonate. They seem fake. I ran out my city midweek just try and get a peek of what life could be if I didn't have all these dreams, responsibilities of being unique. I'd feel free, or maybe I just hate myself.
You just hate yourself.
Or maybe I just played myself.
Oh, don't you play yourself?
I'm working around the clock. My girl said I need a break. I can't stop when I do. I got too much at stake. I just gotta make a play.
Gotta make a play.
I just gotta find a way.
I just gotta find a way.
It's life or death round here. I can't take it lightly. And so I say,
What you telling, boy?
the cars, the clothes, the hoes, the flows, you know how it goes. Can't wait to get my paper. I'm a stun on a hater. I'ma never do a favor. Stack it to the ceiling. Oh, I wish I could give you this feeling. Come on, come on. And a lot of people, they see the segments, they see the headlines, and they think everything's gravy all the time. But see, as musicians, we gotta do the same thing you do and perform in the booth. So I'm gonna tell you all about my last year, and I hope that it brings you some solace and helps ease your pain. Much love. Shout out Dan Gregory, look. Yeah, I swear this year's been a lot. One homie got sick and another popped. Love you, Dan, man. Thank you for doing that, brother. We love you, Dan Gregory. Thank you for saving us, man. One homie got knocked, another got a kid. Got me thinking about the way that I choose to live. Man, I'm sick of all these fake ass images. Lost all my innocence. No more scrimmages, just minding all my businesses. Wish I could relive my sins. I wish I could re-pick my friends. Wish I re-spent my ends on myself or my kin. Turn my losses to wins. No, I won't do that again, cause I learned my lesson. I want gold on possessions. What? I want gold on possessions. The cars, the clothes, the hoes, the flows, you know how it goes. Can't wait to get my paper. I'ma stun on a hater. I'ma never do a fake. Stack it to the ceiling, oh, I wish I could give you this feeling. Sign a deal, no. What I do that for? No, I ain't never done a fake. Always done the real. It was just a dream, then we took over the hill. Now it's dollar bills, yo. Now they know we for real, huh? No, I ain't never done a fake. Always done the real. Always meant more than some dollar bills. I said dollar bills, yo. I don't need to sign the deal, no. What I do that for? No, I ain't never done a fake. Always done the real. Always meant more than some dollar bills. I said dollar bills, y'all. I don't wanna sign a deal, no. No, I ain't never done a fake. Always done the real. Always meant more than some dollar bills. That's a dollar bills, y'all.
I don't know. I think I hit like a little. I felt like a little like dice shake that I did, and I felt like some batteries moved. So that one's actually on me. I didn't sign a liability waiver, so too bad, buddy. But you know, we got a video coming out for that eventually. We got another video. We got a lot of videos in the vault, but we need people to go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Once we hit a certain amount of YouTube subscribers, once we're able to make bank, it's really hard as artists to make money out here. So if you haven't yet, believe it or not, your subscription can help us make some money as artists. It's a crazy world we're living in. So we're trying to find unique ways to go directly our music directly to the customer, circumnavigate the systems that are in place. I feel like that's what we have to do as creatives. If we're not liking the way that Spotify and Apple Music are giving us pennies on our hard-earned work, then we got to find other ways. So hopefully those of y'all that are tapped in with us, you're receptive to those other ways, and we're going to try new things just like we did with the Jelly Bean and our parade float to celebrate 12th and Pine. We put our whole entire souls into this, and if you haven't yet, make sure you go to our YouTube channel because you know, we're black and proud. I am, and Matt is. The rest of us, they just amplify.
I am too.
Yeah.
I'm black and proud. Say it now, say it loud. Heavy is my crown. I'm black and proud. I'm black and proud. Say it now, say it loud. Heavy is my crown. I'm black and proud. Let me introduce y'all to my family. Granddaddy went from slavery to the army. South Central LA where he raised Randy, who taught me son cops don't play. Marshall just do ya whatever they say. They power hungry and they just might spray. Just live to fight another day. You know, good to nobody dead. So I remember one time I was doing just fine with the windows down, seat on recline. Out the corner of my eye, saw some flashing blue lights, and I thought, God, I might die. Yeah, he came to my side, told me step outside, and I said, officer, why? He said to see if you got warrants. See, hatred is apparent even if you've never done a crime. Proud, proud, proud. Woo! All black and proud. Say it now, say it loud. Heavy is my crown. I'm black and proud. I'm black and proud. Say it now, say it loud. Heavy is my crown. I'm black and proud. Dance with us, people, dance with us. Proud, proud. Shout out our brother Nobi. Need him to act up, but we gon' packed up. Street so cold, flows like Alaska. I need you to act up, but we gon' packed up. He a spaz, doing our thing. This is magic, this is Aladdin. Catch me riding off into the carpet. Catch me flying off into the darkness. Doing my thing, yeah, I just got started. Yeah, I'm embarking on my own journey. Yeah, I'm doing it like James Worthy. You know the boy Silky, you know the boy Smooth. Know I'm with the squad and we gon' bust a move. Don't care if it's freestyle, care if it's buck wild. Gon' get here and unleash my inner child. Breathe deep in soul, and you know how the story goes. Talk to the foe. Proud, proud, proud. Woo! All black and proud. Say it now, say it loud. Heavy is my
message, you are an ally. Thank you for stepping up just like Dan Gregory did this fateful night. We gotta keep that spirit rocking, y'all. Say it loud, say it proud. I forgot how fun that one is to play. We're having a blast up here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Big shout out to Sessions in Place for having us. So much hard work happening behind the scenes to keep the music industry here in Seattle and nationwide lit and live. Big shout out to anybody on that mission. Creatives, hold on, hold strong, keep bringing your art to the world. Shout out our sister, I Am Shamel. This track right here is called Atlas. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo! But I learned the difference between a cunning linguist and someone who's fought their demons, between a real feeling and a fleeting moment, hard knowing and staying open to a friend disguised as opponent, bestowed on upon a wreckage, a message meant for all of us, spoken desolate times and unkind travelers, analogous and allegers and challengers, analogous to losing loved ones are valuable, it's hardly soluble, bitter pill to swallow, when you gotta beg and borrow last dollars, claim you'll pay it back tomorrow, for this gold I'm a goblin, for these rings I'm a golem, I ain't front like I got it, I ain't front like I got it, I just swiped, I just bought it, I just swiped, I just swiped, I just bought it. I ain't front like I got it. Hey, I got this weight on my shoulders. I can't wait any longer. I'm getting older, taking orders, fallen soldiers, breaking borders, fill my house of like a solid ground. Shred. Let the music hit your soul. Talk to him, Mercy Lewis. I got this weight on my shoulders. I can't wait any longer. I'm getting older, taking orders, falling soldiers, breaking borders, build my house and life on solid That's what it feels like when Atlas just takes the world and shrugs it off. Oh, it's such a blessing to be able to play music with your loved ones. And if you have, especially during the holidays time, if you can, I know a lot of us can't be with each other physically. Take the time to FaceTime. Take the time to Zoom with your family or your loved ones or whoever is closest to family for you and connect with them and let them know they are so loved in your life. And, speaking from experience, I lost an uncle recently, R.I.P. Uncle Larry. Life is so precious. And you don't know, you can't take people's presence in your life for granted. So if you have something to say to somebody, please go out and say it to them or do something for them to let them know that they are appreciated. Just like Dan Gregory did for us, I'm gonna say it over and over again. That's a real hometown hero. We built our whole album off of the experiences that we had this summer as a collective group, but also as a community. And Dan Gregory, again, Vaughn Mother, as she so eloquently spoke earlier, she has a movement called 13%, a song that hopefully won the Kexby. I don't know if anybody checked on that, but has been heard around the world in her message. So if you know somebody that needs some good protest fuel, some good music for the soul, send them 12th and Pine. This track right here is the last track we'll play for y'all. Last track of the album. It's called Cleos. And we played this while flashbangs, tear gas, and rubber bullets were spewing all around. This is to remind you to keep going on your journey no matter how many haters you got. It started back home, heard it in your soul, told you time to go, you gotta hit the road. Don't let them hold you back, leave them in the past. They don't like it when you stun on a hater like that. Ooh, now you got them mad. Hey, hit your dance, they don't wanna see you laugh. Rather see you all sad, rather see us doing bad.
Rather see us doing bad.
They rather see us doing bad.
They'd rather see us doing bad.
They said that wasn't lyrical, they say rap isn't spiritual. They act like me standing right here ain't a miracle. Confirmed with the oracle, turned into a warrior. I'm warning you, euphoria woven in our story. Yeah, it wasn't all glory though, wasn't all scoring though. Had to hit the dirty work, had to slay Umbaba first. Carnivorous, connoisseur, omniscient, omnivore, and now it's finally over. And so we sing, it started back home, heard it in your soul, told you time to go, you gotta hit the road, don't let them hold you back, leave them in the past. They don't like it when you stun on a hater like that. Oh, now you got 'em mad. Hey, hit your dance, they don't wanna see you live, rather see you all sad, rather see us doing bad.
Rather see us doing bad.
They rather see us doing bad. What type of hate is that? What type of hate is that? Rock. Now jam. They said it's martial laws, martial laws, martial laws, martial law. Bang. Now rock. Now jam. They said it's martial laws, martial laws, martial law, martial law. The labyrinth I've roamed, near the sun I've flown. Hit with Cupid's bow, got Penelope at home. Yeah, I always needed goals.
Yeah, I always needed goals.
Then I woke up kinda grown. Look, I found cause on my journey hit, pause on my journey went, far on my journey got scars from my journey. You ain't get it, you ain't with it, you ain't respond. When I sent it, you were riding in that Civic with them visions so vivid. Like, who'll wait till I hit this opera? Who'll like March, wait till I am a doctor? We big as our nostrils. It wasn't always hostile, it wasn't always docile, but look, we did it proper. And yeah, we took some losses. We ain't getting no Oscars, but now we got them awestruck. Either that or nauseous, we're through being cautious. It started back home, heard it in your soul, told you time to go, you gotta hit the road, don't let them hold you back, leave them in the past. They don't like it when you stun on a hater like that. Ooh, now you got them mad. Hey, it's your dance, they don't wanna see you laugh, rather see you all sad, rather see us doing bad. They rather see us doing bad. What type of hate is that? What type of hate is that? Martial laws, martial laws, martial law, martial law. Damn. Thank y'all so much for rocking with the Martial Law Band. Debut album, 12th and Pine, is out now. Shout out Sessions in Place for having us. Shout out Seattle for always holding us down. And I really do believe we can change the world through music. Tap in with your local creative, y'all. Peace.
Well, then, that is how you fucking do it. Am I right? I don't know if you could feel like the energy just emanating through the screen, but if any set is able to do that, it's this one right here. This is the only one. Thank you guys so much. Marshall, you're fucking amazing. Okay, gathering myself. That was amazing. Whew. Okay, so, guys, I need a little train of thought. Okay, here we go. We ask that if you are able to contribute via Venmo, that you still can. You still can. It's still a thing, even though I already picked a winner for the person that I'm going to be giving this to. There's still time that you can contribute to us, because what that Venmo money goes to is us providing money back generously to Uneeda Burger, that has generously given the crew and the talent alike all the food that will fill these tummies that we have. And that is a big number. So thank you, Uneeda, so much. It's a huge thing that you contribute to us almost weekly, pretty much weekly. So if you guys at home are hungry and you want a burger, no, you need a burger, then go to Uneeda Burger. It's right here in Fremont, and they have glorious things like Salmon Buddha Bowls. It's not even on the menu, but you can get a Salmon Buddha Bowl. It's glorious. Anywho, you can donate through Venmo to us. That would be glorious, at least $5. We also have a Patreon that we ask that you consider becoming a Patreon patron. And that's 3 tiers, $5, $10, and $20 a month. Because we do have monthly expenses, but this is a passion project, and to be honest, we gladly would do that. But some support would be great. So please, please, please support us in this venture, because this is all we got in the live music scene. This is quite literally all we got. And that is why Sessions in Place was created, because we realized the need. And we had all of the shit. So help us help you. And now, I'm gonna rant off about the people that went into this, because it is not a small number. It's all these people, they're extremely passionate, and they all volunteer their time, because, like I said, we want to make things like this continue to happen. Because if these things don't happen, how are we to gather life? What's giving us life? But music. Music is really the thing that gives me life, and hopefully you at home is doing the same. So, this Sessions in Place is produced by Austin Glass, Ben Strickland, Brent James Driscoll, and myself, Oliver Stelfox. And the tech director, more often than not, you can guarantee that it's Richard McLean, AKA Switchard McLean Cuts, because that is what he does. Jib operator is Ben Strickland, and he's currently probably peeping some memes or something. And then Steadicam was Brent James Driscoll. He was getting it. I was watching him get it, and it was a glorious thing to watch for him to get it. He was, wee, wee, woo. You saw it. I don't need to tell you about it, because you saw it. And then camera operation was done by none other than Chris Brown. And Chris Brown has been with us for the past 3 weeks, and he is right there, and he's glorious. Like, I really appreciate his commitment to making this continue to happen. And if I haven't told him yet, I'm telling him now, because he's hearing me and he's right over there. I appreciate you big time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's ton of fun.
Yes. And then John Higuchi was also on a monopod. It was funny, because there was a time when I had no idea who was getting one shot, and I was like, I don't even see how that camera exists. It was Gooch. It was John Higuchi. Fucking amazing. Thank you, Gooch. And then tonight, the lights were done by Jessica Palmer. You saw it. Yeah! You saw it. It was amazing. Thank you so much, Jessica. And then also with a little phone a friend help every now and again by Derek Zonto, who's at home recovering from a little tendon cut on his index finger. I feel your pain because I did a similar thing when I was 3.5 years old. Coming January 14th will be my 29th anniversary of such things happening, but it's not about me. However, the next thing is about me because I did the audio, and my name's Oliver Stelfox. Also, BTS behind the scenes photos was done by Jeffrey Martin, who also helped out flying out some chairs and stuff. Just a Renaissance man, really. Thank you so much. I appreciate it immensely. Doing things that we didn't even ask you to do. Social media PR done by Carol Faulkner. Thank you. I hope you're having a great time. And I actually don't really know where you live. Like Eastern Washington, somewhere that's not in Seattle. Anyways, thank you. Tonight was shot on location at the Fremont Abbey. We love it here. We can make big noises and hear them just reverberate for a long time. So watch this. Oh! See? See? Wow, it's like you're in a canyon. Amazing, and my voice sounds different with each echo. And then we have to give huge thank yous to our sponsors. We have R90 with the lighting, those movers, beautiful, like just glorious. And then also some of those side lights were also from R90. So thank you so much, R90. You are a very huge resource in making us continue to happen. Uneeda Burger, like I said, they have provided us with meals. And my Salmon Buddha Bowl is like halfway finished, and I still have a BLT. So BLT for me tonight. Thank you guys. Adams with these masks, they are amazing. They threw us a bunch of which we are almost out of, if not very much out of, and I will be messaging you guys and asking for more. Guyaki with those yerba mates, and man, oh man, they have become a daily routine, at least for me, to give me the afternoon perk. So thank you guys for doing that. Do 206 for extending their audience to us to like put forth our stuff onto their outlet, their platform. So thank you guys. The additional music that's currently happening underneath me was done by Tiffany Costello. You can find her at House Keys Music on Instagram. She creates some great droney dreamscapes, so check it out. Also, next week, we'll be debuting a pre-recorded session that we actually filmed earlier today, and that is of the Cosmic Shuffle. And it was jiving, it was fucking alive, and it would be the best thing to be listening to the day after Christmas. It's gonna be a good time, and hopefully we'll say hello in the chat. I mean, I'm gonna be there. Hopefully you at home that are currently watching me will also be there. I hope, let's wrap this up. So, let's say this. I hope that the rest of your night is at least half as fucking glorious as what happened here at the Fremont Abbey. Good night.